beautiful beaters, it's Gina from orchidandopal.com, and I'm back with my June Beebeecraft.com haul. So every month I come back and I share with you a few products that are available from Beebeecraft.com. They're an online craft and jewelry making type store, and I'm really extra excited this month because it looks like they've revamped their site. I knew they were going through the process of totally changing their warehouse operations and shipping and all that type of thing behind the scenes, and I'm happy to say that it looks like pretty much everything on their site is going to be under that spend $25, get free shipping in the US. So that's fantastic news. No longer is it you have to choose from a smaller selection of things to get that free shipping. Now it looks like you can pretty much get everything, and you should get your products within like 10 to 20 days. So in addition to that, I've noticed a lot of new things on their site. Let me go ahead and share with you what they sent to me this time. So let me bring over my bead mat and share the first product with you. So these really caught my eye because I love check glass flowers. And I really wanted to see how these stood up to the check glass flowers. So these are $5.99. There's 30 pieces in here. These are glass, they're not plastic, but let's take a closer look and see how they compare. By the way, you can use code GINA2019, GINA2019, to save $5 off your purchase of $40 or more, and that code is good through the rest of 2019, so definitely take advantage of that. They set up that code just for you guys. And as always, these are my honest opinions, so if there's something that I see here that I've gotten that I'm not too pleased about, or maybe I just want to share some additional information with you that is not always completely positive, I definitely will. So I haven't really looked at these up close yet. I figured we'd look at them together. And first of all, I love the shape. I love the shape and I love the colors. Now, I will say they don't, to me, stand up as a dupe, if you want to call it, for the check glass bellflowers, for example. Let's take a look at, you can see on the black one, a little bit that hole there. It's a little bit more rough, and see right here, the hole's just a little bit more rough. Also, I noticed that these feel a little bit lighter weight, so they are glass. Don't get me wrong, like I can tell that they're glass, but they're definitely not the same quality as, say, check glass bellflowers. That's not to say at all that these are bad. That's not to say they're not usable, because they totally are. They're really cute. I think they're nice, but I wanted to point that out. Just don't buy these and think they're going to be the exact same, and it may matter to you and it may not, so just keep that in mind. So that's the first little bag, and I think these are really adorable. I mean, if you're going to use a bead cap with them or put a seed bead in the middle, you're really not going to see the rougher edges anyway. You might have a harder time with the rougher edges cutting your thread, but you may not. I'll have to experiment with them and just see if I have any issues when I actually use them. So the second bag is really cool. It came just like this. And by the way, let me go ahead and insert a picture of the bundle of how everything came together. This is how everything looked when I took it out of the mailer. It was just all bubble wrapped together. Everything was nicely packaged. Okay, so this was one of the other bags inside. This supposedly contains 10 strands of mixed, it's called mixed normal glass bead strands. 18 to 40 pieces per strand, so these are going to be bigger beads. This whole bag only costs $7.49 for the 10 strands, so about 75 cents a strand. And it looks like there's quite a mix in here. Alright, so let's sort through these. This is a really big chunky strand. These are kind of a smoky gray-like color. Lots of facets going on these. The holes actually look really decent on these beads. They don't look jagged or anything like that, so that's good. They're nice, heavy weight to them. So this is random. I was really curious to see how many duplicates I would get in a bag like this. So there is a duplicate. Here's another strand of the same thing. So just pointing that out. At least maybe they're not actually. These are just slightly lighter now that I set them down. They're so similar, but they actually are different. All right. Then we have this one here. It's a medium brown, but that same round faceted shape. And there's a closer look at the holes for you. So they do look like they're cut nicely on the strand as well. Everything's kind of bundled up together up here at the top, and I don't really want to take it apart at the moment, so we'll just do the best we can with these all being together. together. Here's one that was not in that strand bundle. It looks like there's actually 2 strands of these, so this is a duplicate. These are some glass beads. They're just a tube shape like that, but it's a beautiful cobalt blue. There's a look at the hole on this bead again. Looks decent. That's a really long strand. This is great if you're looking to bulk up your stash with all kinds of different shapes and things like that, and you like working with glass beads, but maybe you're not looking to spend a lot of money. Here's a beautiful orange. These are more of an oval shape, but also have the facets. They're all very shiny, and they're all very uniform, so I'm actually really impressed with this bundle. So there's another one of the cobalt blue strands. I'll stick that over there. Here is a strand of red ones, just like the blue ones, but these are bright red. That's cool. I really like these black ones. These are a nice oval shape. They're almost like a large rice bead. So there's a peek at those. You could see those going well on a lot of different projects. Then we have some more rounds, this time in a smaller size, a very pretty aqua blue. Really like that strand a lot. And then finally another strand of this vibrant medium green in a smaller round faceted shape. So I mean, for 75 cents a strand for all these long strands, I think it's great. It would be nice if there weren't duplicates if you're looking for a mix like that. That's the only thing I'll say. But overall, I'm actually very impressed. By the way, I will have links to all these products down below, so feel free to click on those if you're interested in purchasing or finding out more information about them. Alright, next up I have this bag here, and it's supposed to have 20 strands of 4x3 millimeter rondelles inside in a range of colors with AB electroplated finish, and it's $9.09 for 20 long strands of these. And again, it was kind of a random color selection, so I'm really curious to see how many duplicates are in here. I love the colors that they've sent. It looks like a lot of blues and greens and purples, but let's take a closer look. I mean, that's a ton of beads for $9. That's really good. And I'm actually really happy with that electroplated finish. They really sparkle nicely. They're very eye-catching. And they look nice and uniform. The holes on these look pretty clean to me close up, so they don't look like something automatically that would be difficult to work with. And it's a nice shape, these 4x3. They're not that big, but not super tiny. So they actually have these bundled together at the top. There are 3 really long strands here, as you can see. That's what those look like all together. Aren't those beautiful? So if you're somebody who's looking for like bulk quantities of especially Rondells and things like that, and you don't mind not using Swarovski, you gotta check these out. That's a lot of beads for the price. So here they are in green. Look at how they shine, that AB and electroplated finish. Just beautiful. And I'm looking at 3 strands of these here as well. I just have them doubled up. So let's lay those down. Look how pretty those are as I move them around. Wow. So that was 6 strands. Let's look at this darker green. This one's looking really nice. Alright, we got 4 strands on this one, you guys, all bundled up at the top. So I pile those in my hand so you can look at those. You can really get a good idea of the AB and electroplating on this darker green. That's a beautiful forest green. And I'll hold them still here so you can get a good look at those. Beautiful as well. So we got 4 strands of these, putting us up to a total of 10 strands so far. And they do come all jumbled up like this, so that's just something else to point out too. But I mean, that's what you'd expect for the price. That's fine. It's not like a big deal. It's not like they're falling all over the place in this bag. Here's a gorgeous seafoam green, and this is one of my favorites. So sparkly there. I'm wondering how many strands of this we got. And it looks like there's 4 strands of this one as well. Very cool. So I don't know if it was just a coincidence that I got all of these green and blue type colors. If you look on their website, they've got so many new mixes of bulk beads like this. It's really cool. So I'm sure you can find whatever colors you're looking for. So here is a light dusty grayish purple color, one that you commonly see referred to as amethyst in the Czech bead world. And it feels like we might have gotten 2 or 3 strands of this, so we'll see. Again, loving that finish. And yep, once again, looks like we got about 3 nice long strands of the amethyst color. You guys, Beebeecraft is really stepping up their game as far as what's available in the US now for the price and the free shipping and the coupon code. I'm very excited to be continuing working with them because they are really working to have such a nice selection available for everybody. So here is the last color, and this is a basic white. It's kind of translucent. There's some light going through it there. It looks like we have 3 strands of these. Classic color, beautiful and sparkly as well. Happy to have something neutral like that. So there you go, and it was 20 strands of those for just $9, which makes them just 45 cents a strand, and they are really long strands, so to me they're almost like 2 strands in one. Alright, moving right along to my next bag. This one here contained 10 strands of 4x6mm Rondells, and I will be honest with you, these I had to repackage because I was not really thrilled, but it's not like it was the end of the world. And I mean, it's not like you're paying absolute top dollar, but a lot of these, for whatever reason, were coming off the strand. So like I had a lot of beads just kind of rolling everywhere. So the colors were starting to mix up. They just weren't tied at the ends like they should have been. So as you can see, there's a bunch of loose ones right here. So just wanted to point that out in an honest review, but again, not the end of the world, but this material that they had used to string these on, it just was not tied, and they were all just falling off like that. And for whatever reason, it seems like I got a lot more of this color blue than any of the other colors. This one is advertised as 10 strands of half-plated imitation jade beads, and the color thumbnail showed some different colors than I had gotten here. There were more like greens and creams and other colors like that that I would have probably preferred, just because that's what I was expecting from the thumbnail image, but it is an assortment that you're getting. It is random, so just keep that in mind if you are going for a random assortment. Some of these beads you can pick and choose what colors you want, so this is just an example of what you could get if you chose a random assortment. So I got some red, I got 2 different shades of blue, this medium blue and a darker blue, some of these purple ones right here. I'm not going to take these out of the bag just in interest of time, but you can get an idea looking at the holes that they are pretty smooth, and all these beads are pretty uniform, so I'm happy about that. These are kind of a dark purplish brown color right here, and sorry for any glare from the bag. I'm going to pop these back in my bag here, and then we'll look at the last item. Okay guys, so here's the last bag that I was sent. This is the original bag that it came in. This is supposed to have 10 strands of 2x3mm Rondell beads in assorted colors. These also have the electroplating or AB finish, and they're calling them Imitation Jade. So let's check out the assortment and how long these strands are. Really happy with them so far. It is a nice assortment of colors. You can see all different colors in there. They're so beautiful and sparkly and little, and these are nice long strands once again. So these were packaged up really well. As you can see, they're all tied together nicely. No beads were loose or flying everywhere, and I didn't have to pick up any random pieces. So here is a closer look at all these Rondells together. You can see you got 3, 6, 9, 10 strands right here, and they are all different colors. They are very nice looking to me and comparable to many other Rondells I've seen. And for just $5.69 for a whole 10 strands, being very long strands, I think that's a great price. So yeah, I mean, I would definitely recommend these. It's a great way to easily bulk up your stash of beads for not a whole lot of money. Alright, so that was everything that they sent me for the month of June to share with you guys. Overall, I am really happy with the changes they've made to their shipping and the website. I mean, it just seems like so many more possibilities available for people in the US to purchase now with that free shipping, which is such a great deal. And they already have very reasonable prices on their beads anyway. Are they Swarovski crystal? No. Are they check glass flowers? No. But that's okay. And they are still very usable. So much more on their site. Check out all the different findings that they have, other craft supplies. I've been sharing their products for quite a few months now. I do have a playlist. I'll try to link that in the corner in case you're new to my channel or to Beebeecraft and you want to see what other things they have to offer a little bit more up close. Once again, I really highly recommend them. Here's that final bag here. I just wanted to keep that all together so my beads didn't roll away. And then of course, don't forget to use that coupon code GINA2019 to save $5 off your purchase of $40 or more. more. I want to thank you guys so much for being with me for another Beebeecraft haul. I will be back to share more finished projects, more tutorials, and many more bead related videos soon. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, happy beading. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love for you to give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of my latest videos. Check out the information section under the video for links to my social media handles and other helpful info, and feel free to check out my shop at orchidandopal.com. Thanks for watching!